Fire alone can save our clan. Tensions are still high among the warrior clans that roam the forest, and as allegiances shift, it becomes harder than ever to know whom to trust. Fireheart is determined to find out the truth about the mysterious deaths of the former ThunderClan deputy Redtail, but as he searches for answers, he uncovers secrets that some believe would be better left hidden. Hello, my name is Rachel.
Hi, I'm Nova.
And welcome to Novel Nostalgia,
where we talk about the novels that make us nostalgic.
And today we are talking about The Forest of Secrets, one of the third book in the Warrior Cats series, the original part of the original six?
Yeah, original okay. 6. Yeah.
My brain was like 6, but then my heart was like 8, so I was uncertain for a second.
I always say the first series, and then it's like, well, now there's a prequel series, so it's like,
Yeah.
I still say first series.
I'm gonna go with first series because it's what got us started. It's what got us going.
Yeah, it was the first series, that was made, and just because it's not.
Why does she chase her tail like a dog?
She looked possessed for a moment.
She'd do that.
Your cat's been possessed. Sorry, you're gonna need to do an exorcism in your house. Your little demon is taking over your bed.
Yep. Does she follow the warrior code? Probably not, but alas.
Clearly not.
Her wars are with her tail and her tail alone.
Exactly. Okay.
Let's get right into this. Oh, sorry.
No, it's totally fine. I just, my brain was like, we're doing a complete reset as we're talking about demon-possessed cats, so everything in front of it is now gone. Good luck.
I got real distracted by her mini zooms.
Stalking. Hi. She's like, hi, I'm coming to get you.
She's going to the window. No, don't take my pen. Don't take my pen. I have so little of them left. Please. I'm hiding it from you.
It's like, I'll find it later. I got that demon vision now. I'm possessed. I can just see everything.
She beefs with any pen. Any pen within a mile radius is her personal problem.
So that's her war. Her tail and pens.
Yep, that's it. No other clans, just tail and just pens.
Let's get into the Forest of Secrets.
Yes.
Where all the secret, this is where they go and just like stash their secrets.
Mm-hmm. They bury it like treasure all in the forest.
Yep. This whole forest is just, every tree has a secret written on it, You'll never know whose it is, but it's there. Instead
of the hearts with initials, it's just like, one time I did step on the crack to break my mother's back.
Right?
Written, carved into a tree.
Exactly. That's the Forest of Secrets. So there, we're done. No, I'm kidding.
Cat. Let me open the door so she can like sit in her window seat and hopefully not beef with the ice maker. Those are her 3 wars.
I was gonna say, you're now gonna add the ice maker.
Yeah. The ice maker, pens, and what was the last thing? Her tail. Yep.
That's her beef. Those are her wars.
Yeah,
those are the other clans. Her tail,
the
ice maker, pens. Maybe someday she'll have an alliance with some of them. Maybe not. You never know.
Maybe never. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's get into this. My nose suddenly has decided to run, so I'm sorry if I'm suddenly sniffy.
Gotta love that pollen. Not... You don't have pollen right now. You have snow.
We don't.
Never mind. Never mind.
We have dust.
Yeah.
We have dust, because, that happens. I don't know. This morning, nothing in my nose. All of a sudden, it's just like, we're gonna run. Here you go. So sorry for the sniffles, y'all.
Sweet. I'm so excited for it to rain today because it'll finally wash out some of the frickin' pollen that's been everywhere. Like we washed our
Yes.
cars 2 weeks ago and it's already like green. Like it's just covered in
Yep.
pollen.
Oh my god. There we get some days sometimes that are so bad. You can take your car to the car wash and at
Hmm.
the end of the day it is bright yellow.
Yeah.
You have it's like ugh, no.
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah.
looking
It's
forward to that.
terrible. I
Pollen
hate
and
pollen.
spiders is the only thing I don't like about spring and summer.
I was so nervous that you were going to see my TikTok video and I was going to find out that you had another phobia that I wasn't aware of with snakes. And I was like, do I put a trigger warning just in case? But I was like, I think I would know at this point
Yeah, no.
if you had
I'm
a
not like a
fear.
big fan of snakes, but like they don't
Yeah.
bother me.
I don't like snakes because I never know which is poisonous.
We don't have that problem
I
here.
just also don't really like snake. Yeah, you're true. I just don't really like snakes. I don't like the way they move. I feel like they shouldn't be
Yep,
allowed to
that's
move like
weird.
that.
Nope.
Yeah. Mm-mm.
Yeah, no, if I was like down where you are, probably I'd feel a lot more like no. But that's because you
Yeah.
do have the venomous ones, and like up here, all I gotta watch out for is it has teeth. Teeth hurt. Be warned
Fair.
of teeth.
Yeah.
But they
Yeah.
also aren't usually very big. I think the biggest one I've seen was last year when it literally was just laying in a path and Harley and I both walked over and I almost stepped on it and it was
Hmm.
like probably like this big around.
Uh,
That's it. That's the biggest I've ever seen, like up here.
hmm.
But they're usually like this long, little
Must
tiny
be
things.
nice.
So they're not usually too bad up here.
Yeah, I'm very glad that I'm not close to the Everglades because
Mm.
those snakes get gigantic.
I was watching a thing about the Everglades and how like pythons, people were releasing them into it, and now they're like invasive, and so
Yeah.
people are trying to go in and catch them all, but like can't find them half of the time.
The Everglades are
It's
literally
like,
just
oh,
swampland. It's so hard to like navigate
yeah,
around them. Like you need one of those like um wind boats
hmm,
because
yeah,
you never really know how deep anything's going to be.
yeah,
So,
yep,
it's difficult to get around there.
yeah. That's what I was seeing. Like they were like they had to use those, and they were just talking about how they were trying to like find them all and get the population down, and
Yeah.
I was like, that
Yeah.
sucks. We occasionally will get like a python, big one up here, because someone just
Hmm.
decides like they don't want it anymore and they'll get rid of it. But come winter, it can't survive. So
Yeah.
like it lasts like a summer and then it's dead
Yeah.
because they don't
That's sad.
have. Yeah, like a lot of the animals up here can just like will like burrow and whatnot. Like
Hmm.
frogs will go down. I think snakes are the same. They'll go down into the earth for the winter. But like they don't
Hmm.
do that. So
Yeah.
people are like, "Oh, we'll just release our snake to the wild and it'll be fine." And it's like, "No, it's literally going to die come winter."
Yep. Yeah. I don't even know where pythons are like originally from
I think it's the Amazon. I'm going to look that up real quick.
cuz it has to be
Um
something with big creatures cuz those things get huge.
where's it's like, "Here, have some videos, have some images." I'm like, "No, I want the like the
Yeah.
articles." Found in Africa, Asia, and Australia.
Of course. Of course
Okay, that makes
Australia.
sense. Right? At least pythons aren't like venomous.
Yeah.
They
They
just
just
get big.
strangle you.
Yeah.
Not convinced it's any better.
That's why I know a lot of people have like the small ones as pets
Yeah.
because they're not going to bite you and you're not going to die just because they bit you.
Anyways, thanks for coming to Snake Corner.
This is the Forest of Snakes.
Hmm.
We just skipped right over the secrets and we went to snakes instead. Sorry, it's fine.
What if the snakes are the secret?
Oh, that's even better. You just release your secrets and they turn into snakes.
That's Victoria's true secret.
There, now no one can read it. Instead of it carved on the tree, it's a snake
Mhm.
slithering around. If you want to
Mm-hmm.
get it, well, too bad. It's a snake now.
Anytime you go to whisper your little secrets into the forest, a snake appears.
Exactly. That's where they come from.
Yep.
I'm convinced. Eggs? Nope. Secrets.
Yes.
It's
They
totally just
slither.
secrets.
They hiss, because they have so many secrets
Exactly.
they cannot speak.
Exactly. They're trying to tell their secrets. That's what the hiss is. They can't
Mm-hmm.
because it's a
But they're like
secret.
secret.
Yep. So, our forest of secrets. Snake secrets.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It starts with talking about how Oakheart brings some kits to Greypool who knows they're from an enemy clan. And these are cats in River Clan, not Thunder Clan,
Mm-hmm.
because we get to learn who these kits are later. Dun, dun, dun. Secrets.
Snake secrets.
Yep.
The Chamber of Secrets. That's what it's actually called. Wait.
Yeah, it
It's not
is.
called the Chamber of Snakes. It's called the Chamber of Secrets.
It is, yep.
More snakes, more secrets.
Snakes and secrets, I'm telling you. Alright, so then Tiger Claw questions Fireheart's loyalty back in our present day. Of course, because, Fireheart is definitely not loyal in any way. Clearly. So then Fireheart and Greystripe plan to leave after the gathering and go see Ravenpaw because they want answers about what happened.
Mm-hmm.
And so they go see Ravenpaw, and Ravenpaw is like, Oakheart actually died by rocks, and Redtail was killed by Tigerclaw. Which the story was Oakheart killed Redtail, and Tigerclaw killed Oakheart as how dare
Penance.
you?
Yeah.
How dare you break the warrior code?
Mm-hmm.
So now they realize that's not the case. Oakheart died by rocks falling, and then Tigerclaw was like, gonna pin this on him and killed Redtail.
Just
So
the worst. Always.
yeah, WindClan sees Fireheart and Greystripe on the way back, and they're kind of just like, sup. But they're like, crap, now they're gonna know we went all the way up here, and we weren't just like hanging around the territory.
Mm-hmm.
Because they ate a mouse with Ravenpaw, they then get in trouble because they ate a mouse while out hunting, because that was their excuse if we're gonna go hunting. So now they're in trouble. So Fireheart is like, I need more answers. I need more than just Ravenpaw to say this is what happened, because who's gonna believe Ravenpaw? Because they told everybody he was dead.
Yep. So their only key witness you have to say is not actually dead. / necromancy? ?
He visited me in StarClan.
Yeah,
Then everybody else would be like, why haven't we seen Ravenpaw in StarClan? That's weird.
I Ouija board him. Okay.
I Ouija board him. We gotta go to the Forest of Secrets and talk to those snakes.
Mm-hmm. They told me the little secret. I learned snake language.
Yep, exactly. I learned how to speak snake so I could unlock all the secrets of this forest, and now I know all you secrets.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I own them all. So he ends up and he going to River Clan and talks to Mistyfoot about Oakheart's death. Oakhurt. Oakhurst, not Oakhurst. That's a milk brand.
Is it a milk brand?
Oakhart. What?
Is it a milk brand?
Yeah, Oakhurst is a milk brand up here.
Love that.
Not Oakhurst. Oakhart. Oh my god. Now I'm gonna say Oakhurst the whole time. Please bear with me.
Scratch out the couple letters.
Yeah. Right. It's only a couple.
Yeah, it's pretty close.
So Mistyfoot is like, we might be able to get some answers about what happened. You come back and talk to Greypool. So then Thornpaw and Brightpaw become apprentices, which this is one of those continuity things because Thornpaw and Brightpaw are the siblings to Brackenfur and Cinderpelt, which I think they have their names at this point. I think. I know. Maybe Bracken. No, Brackenpaw is still Brackenpaw. Never mind. I lied. It's fine. So they finally got to be apprentices at the same time. Wait, did I spell that right? Yes. Okay. I can read my own notes. No, I can't.
Vibe.
So then he goes and talks to Greypool, and she says that she is not Misty Foot and Stonefire's mom, and that she knows that they are from ThunderClan. So Fireheart is like, did they get stolen? And she's like, no. So he's like, okay, so now there's these kids from ThunderClan that are been in RiverClan, and now Mistyfoot and Stonefur are technically ThunderClan cats. So he's like, what's going on? So he goes to Blue Star and tries to tell her about Tiger Claw again, and she gets upset because she's like, I'm not hearing this. No can do.
Like, Blue Star, get it together, girl. Like, important things are happening.
Yeah. You need to listen to this, Blue Star.
Literally.
Please. So Cloudkit then picks on Broken Tail. Fireheart's like, no. And he tells him he wasn't born in the forest. So Cloudkit's like, what? And he ends up vowing to be a great warrior anyway, even though he wasn't born in the forest like the other cats. Then he almost eats death berries.
Yep.
Cloudkit is just trouble. Straight trouble. So Fireheart takes Brackenpaw out hunting, and while hunting, then Cloudkit and some of the other kits get attacked by a badger. Tiger Claw is like, why are you out? And punishes Cloudkit by making him care for the elders.
Oh. I wonder where I learned how to do that.
Right? Cloudkit is just straight trouble at this point. It's fine. He's trouble baby, but he's good baby. We love Cloudkit.
He tries
Fluffy
to
little
into his
ball.
own.
Exactly. Fluffy little white ball of chaos.
Mm-hmm.
Chaos Kit.
Better name. Truly.
So Fireheart helps Cloudkit take care of the elders, and then he goes to see Princess. It's like, hi, your kit's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Ashley, is straight chaos. He doesn't tell her that, but
yeah.
The things that she should be hearing. Your kid is chaos, thank you.
Send help, please, for the love of God.
Yeah. Please send help. So Fireheart leads a border patrol, and the flood is definitely troubling all the clans.
Mm-hmm.
So Graystripe wants to check on Silverstream, and so Fireheart and Graystripe go to check on Silverstream, and they find kits in a river.
Oh.
So they save the kits, bring them to RiverClan, and RiverClan thanks them for saving them. Kind of like they question them a little bit first, like, what were you doing?
Mm-hmm.
Why are you going to take our kids? And they're like, no, they were in the river. We just wanted to help. So then they offer to hunt for RiverClan while RiverClan's territory is like underwater. And RiverClan's kind of like, fine, because they can't really do much else. Gotta accept help when you need help. Fireheart and Graystripe bring prey over to RiverClan. And like, here you go. Here's some food. Stay safe. Don't let the flood, take you away, like your kids that we brought back.
Yep.
And so then Graystripe is like, Fireheart, I'm gonna be a dad.
What?
Yep. Graystripe and Silverstream are having kids.
Where's that kid gonna go, though?
The queens don't have to tell anyone who the dad is. So she doesn't technically have to say that it's Graystripe from ThunderClan. She can just say, I'm having kids. And they're like, okay, yay, happy for you. Kind of thing.
Imagine.
Right? So
imagine not being nosy.
I'd be like, I want to know who.
Yeah.
Tell me.
Hey girl, can't help but notice you haven't really been with anybody, so like, are they Jesuses or like,
what's happening? Did you just meet like a hot rogue coming through or something and be like, damn boy. And
Yeah.
just get it on, and then now, well, the consequences of my actions have caught up to me.
So funny. Yeah, but now he's like barely gonna get to see his kids. That kind of sucks.
Right. But he's happy. He's like, I'm having kids. Woo.
Except I don't get to raise them.
No, they don't get to raise them together.
Yeah.
Big sad.
Mm,
The sucky
I don't
part
know.
of being in different clans.
Yeah, real Romeo and Juliet energy still.
Right? Except now you have kids in the mix.
Yeah. Oh god.
We skipped over poison and went to kids.
Mm-hmm. Truly the quickest pipeline I've ever seen.
Yeah, right? So Cloud Kit actually followed them and gets them in trouble with Tiger Claw, because now Tiger Claw has seen them coming back from River Clan. So Cloud Kit has to take care of the elders again,
Mm-hmm.
because Baby cannot stop wandering from camp when he's not supposed to. You know, out here just being like, I own this forest. I'm little. I could be eaten by anything out here.
Mm-hmm.
Heck, a rabbit could probably eat me if it wanted to.
Facts.
So then Fireheart and Greystripe are treated as apprentices for feeding the other clan. Blue Star's like, I totally understand why you did it, but, you know, you're supposed to feed your own clan first. So they now have to sleep in, like, the apprentice den, and they can't go out without an escort.
Oh my god.
So, yeah. So Fireheart and Greystripe have to go hunt with Longtail. Of course, Longtail. Fireheart's got to make those jabs at his ear whenever he can. Like,
Mm-hmm.
did that. I mean, not straight to him, but in his own little, like, mental
In his
notes.
head. Yeah.
Yep. So they get back, and Yellowfang tells Fireheart that Cloud Kit is giving the elders wet bedding.
Mm.
And Fireheart's like, oh, God, come on. He goes over to the elders to talk to them, and they're like, what are you doing making up these excuses? Like, this kit is great. Don't you come in here accusing this kid of giving us wet bedding. They blame it on one elder having, like, achy bones. It doesn't matter what he's on. And he's, like, complains.
Mm-hmm.
So Fireheart's sitting there like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because here's all the elders being like, don't you pick on this kid. You leave him alone.
They're like,
He's
our
like,
sweet
oh,
summer
well,
child.
yeah. They've adopted Cloud Kit. They don't even care. That is their kid now. Forget you, Fireheart. He's got a whole new family.
It's like when people have kids and then their parents suddenly like love that child more than like they've ever loved their own kids.
Or like you get like the group of like college friends, you have a kid in college, and like the
Mm-hmm.
college friends adopt this kid.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, which one of you is actually the parent? And it's like the one that spends the least amount of time with them because everyone else is taking the kid.
Facts.
They're like, I want this kid today. I'm taking your child. Goodbye. And you're like, I haven't seen my child in a week, but cool.
Me with my friend's dogs.
Right? Gotta take the child.
Mm-hmm. I'm like, the baby has to come.
Exactly. I love the TikToks where it's like the friends walk into the house and like pick up the dog and are like, goodbye, or the kid. Taking us for the day, walk out.
We
like, yep.
Kidnapped our friend's dog and took her longboarding.
Oh my god, yes.
Yeah.
We love that.
Yeah. And then
Kidnap the
they
kids.
texted us because they have a Ring doorbell, and I'm like, I'm kidnapping your dog, bye. And they texted us. They're like, what are you guys doing?
The only acceptable form of kidnapping is when you take the kid to go have fun.
Yeah. I'm like, we'll be back in an hour, bye.
Amazing. We love it. We love it. So, Tiger Claw, Longtail, and Fireheart go out to check the territory of the flood.
Mm-hmm.
And Tiger Claw is, because they're trying to get to the gathering. So Tiger Claw is like, hey, Fireheart, try that little branch right there. See if you can cross it.
Mm-hmm.
And Fireheart is like, I don't think I can, but I guess I'll try.
Yeah.
So he gets on it and it snaps. He's like, well, I'm dead because Tiger Claw isn't going to save me, and Longtail is his crony, so he's not going to save me.
Yeah.
Well, Longtail saves Fireheart.
Thank
He's
God.
immediately like, crap, gotta grab him.
Yeah.
So then Fireheart is convinced Tiger Claw tried to kill him.
I mean, wouldn't be surprised though.
He's like, he should have known that this branch was too small.
Mm-hmm.
Why would he have me to go on this? So he's convinced at this point. But he goes back to camp, and Yellowfang tells him that she is taking Cinderpaw on as her apprentice. And which is happy for Cinderpaw, because Cinderpaw was like, I am useless, I can't do anything except for broken legs. So now she gets to have a job and help the clan. So she's all excited.
Yeah, good.
So Thunder Clan crosses onto Shadow Clan territory to get to the gathering. And they're kind of like, what are you doing? And they're like, we're just trying to get to the gathering, you know. We can't really do much. Nowhere we can go to get to this gathering, really. And they're kind of like, fine, we'll escort you. And immediately Fireheart's like, something's off. So they get to the gathering, and Thunder Clan is called out for having Broken Tail in their camp. And Shadow Clan and Wind Clan are pissed. And so they end up attacking Thunder Clan. And River Clan, I think. Does River Clan help this time? I didn't write it down. I don't think they do, maybe? No, I don't think River Clan comes to help. I don't know. There's so many times they get attacked
Yeah,
in this series. I didn't write it down, so I'm assuming River Clan did not come, because it's not written here in my notes. So, never mind. Scratch that. They didn't show up. So, Bracken Fur becomes a warrior because he did so well. Mind you that at the beginning of this book, his two siblings just became apprentices. They're from the same litter.
Yeah.
So then Silverstream is having her kits and something goes very wrong. So Fireheart, Gracestripe, and Cinderpaw are down there, and Tiger Claw ends up at the river where Silverstream is having her kits. Tiger Claw tries to make a fuss about it, and Cinderpaw is like, shut up and lick this kit.
Yeah. Here you go, a baby for you.
Yeah, so he does. He's like, okay, so he reluctantly like starts licking the kit to take care of it while she's trying to deal with Silverstream. Silverstream has 2 kits and then dies after giving birth.
Ugh.
Yeah, very sad.
Very Romeo and Juliet.
Yep. So they bring the kits back to camp, and Cinderpaw gets Golden Flower to take in the kits. She's like just had kits of her own or something. So she's like, you know, I'll take them. You know, their mom died. And one of their things in the warrior code is like, you have to help a kid. It doesn't matter where it comes from. If it's a baby, you gotta help it. So Cinderpaw blames herself for Silverstream's death. And like everyone's like, no, it just happened. Sometimes it happens. Yeah. And she's like self-loathing at this point. She's like, no, it was my fault.
That's fair. That's fair though. I get it.
Yeah. So Blue Star admits to Fireheart that she suspected Gracestripe and Silverstream all along. And he's like, well, why didn't you say anything? And she's kind of like, you know, you got to make your own choices and suffer the consequences. And so she kind of hints at some things. So then Fireheart goes to tell Mistyfoot that Silverstream died and the kits are in ThunderClan. And she's like, I figured something had happened because she disappeared. And obviously very upset. And then Cloud Kit becomes an apprentice. So gone from sad to now the Chaos Kit can go out of camp more.
Good.
So Fireheart brings Cloudpaw over to see Princess, and he's like, "You're my mom." This scene always reminded me of the I think it's a Dr. Seuss book. Are you my mother? It might not be. And it's like this little bird looking for its mother, and it goes to like a dog. And it's like, "Are you my mom?" And it goes to like an excavator. "Are you my mom?"
I remember
is, like,
that
the vibe it gave me. And he's like, "You're my mom?" So he's all happy that he gets to meet his mom finally, and is like all like, "Look at me, mom," and she's all proud of him. So then River Clan shows up in camp. They would like the kits. To have the kits because they are Silverstream's kits.
Mm-hmm.
So then Yellowfang and Cinderpaw head to the Mothermouth to go meet with StarClan. And Cloudpaw comes back. He had gone on like a little hunting trip, and he comes back to tell Fireheart that he saw Tiger Claw talking with other cats.
Mm-hmm.
And so Fireheart is like confused, and they kind of watch him, and he leads these rogues back to ThunderClan. And he's like, what the heck is going on? But they get to camp. Tiger Claw yowls like, hey, intruders, and turns on them. And he's like, okay, so like maybe I just misunderstood. But as he's looking, he realizes Tiger Claw isn't really doing anything to them. He's just kind of showing off. So then, obviously, the camp's all over him. And he's like, where did Tiger Claw go? Tiger Claw has gone into Blue Star and has attacked her. So Fireheart attacks Tiger Claw.
Mm-hmm.
And just as River Clan shows up, they come to help. They came to come get the kids. But they're like, oh, you're in the middle of a battle against rogues. So they just jump in and help. So then everything kind of like the rogues run off, and River Clan's like, we'll come back later. Like, take care of yourselves. We'll come back and chat another day. So nice. Such good.
Yeah, good.
So Blue Star comes out of the den with, I think it's like Sandstorm at this point or something. Mm-hmm. I can't remember. Like, they changed guards of Tiger Claw quite a couple times. And Tiger Claw's sitting there, and she announces that he's the prisoner. And everyone is like, woo! They're like, what do you mean he's a prisoner? That's our deputy.
Yeah.
And so she's like, kind of like turns it over to Fireheart and is like, tell him. And so he starts telling them everything of how Oakheart died by falling rocks. Redtail was alive. Tiger Claw jumped onto Redtail, killed him. And they're like, what? Who saw this? He goes, Ravenpaw. And they're like, well, Ravenpaw's dead. And he's like, actually, Ravenpaw's not dead. Tiger Claw threatened him enough that we took him and hid him elsewhere. And they're like, what? What do you mean? So he keeps talking, and he's telling him all kinds of different things. And he gets to the point where I just stopped them from killing Blue Star and her dad. Like, he was going to kill her as many times as needed to become the leader of ThunderClan. At this point, everyone is like, are you kidding me? So he had chatted to Broken Tail to get the rogues that Broken Tail had. That's the rogues that came into the camp. So now they're a little like posse. And so they decide that Tiger Claw should be exiled. And so he goes to his little cronies, Darkstripe first. And Darkstripe is more mad that he didn't include him in the plans than anything. And it's like, I'm not coming with you. And it's like,
bruh.
Okay, wrong reason to not go, but okay. Longtail is kind of like so unimpressed. He's like, I don't get how you could do this. Like, I'm loyal to my clan.
Yeah.
I'm not coming. And then he tries to get Dustpelt. And Dustpelt is like, bro, Redtail was my mentor. I looked up to him. I looked up to you. You killed him.
Yeah.
Screw
F you.
Yeah. Basically, screw you. And one of the other cats, I can't remember which one it is basically like, good job, buddy. And I'm like, yes, good. So he leaves. And then Yellowfang actually ends up killing Broken Tail.
Woo!
And she pretends like he must have gotten into something kind of thing. She's like, I was too late. But like Fireheart heard her talking to him and whoops.
Fireheart's like, I can't hear. I don't know. These ears don't work. In fact, I'm a little deaf, actually.
Yeah, he like sits outside the den for a minute listening, and then he's like, okay, he like backs up and is like makes an entrance so she knows he's coming and is like, I heard nothing.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're
Me?
talking about.
No clue.
So then he goes to sleep and he has a dream. Spotted Leaf comes to him and is like, StarClan is calling you. Ring ring, pick up the phone. You're
Yeah.
getting called. No.
Hello.
So he's like, what do you mean StarClan is calling me? Like, huh? So he wakes up and it's way past moon high and people are freaking out because Blue Star hasn't picked a new deputy. And
Mm-hmm.
that's like one of the things if you have to pick him before moon high.
Mm-hmm.
And so she finally gets up and she's like, Fireheart is the new deputy. And Fireheart is like,
What? Homest?
hello? I'm still a baby. And like some of the cats are like, Fireheart? And then other ones are like, woo! Yeah, like Cloudpaw is like, I knew it was gonna be you. He's just supportive.
That's my
baby.
uncle.
Yeah. That's my family, man. Good job. So he's like,
Fireheart, like, I am 3 months old.
okay. So he just kind of dives into it. He has no idea what he's doing, basically, but he tries his best. And so then Cinderpaw finds crow food in the pile. She goes to pick up a piece of prey to bring to Blue Star because Blue Star is just like not doing too well. And she picks it up and it like falls apart and it's all rotten and like maggots coming out of it.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, I don't know if this is a sign or not. Like, this is really weird. She goes, especially since this is the one I was bringing to Blue Star. Now everybody's worked up about it again because Blue Star didn't pick the deputy before Moon High, and now here's this rotten bird. So she's like, don't tell anyone to Fireheart. She's like, I'm gonna go bury this. Don't tell anyone this happened.
Mm-hmm.
So then River Clan returns and they're like, look, we'd really like the kids.
Mm-hmm.
And so Fireheart is like, no, those are Greystripe's kids. That's all he has. Greystripe's like, no, it's fine. He's like, I've already talked about it. And he goes, the kids are going to go with River Clan. River Clan's like, okay. He goes, but I'm coming too.
Why?
And they're kind of like, okay. Because he wants to be with his kids.
That's fair.
So, yeah. They're kind of sad and they have a moment, but Fireheart is like, do you really have to go? And he's like, I gotta go be with them. So Fireheart's like, okay. They have a little sad, like, goodbye. And then Fireheart's like, well, gotta get to my duties. I got a lot more things I gotta do now.
Yeah.
So that's the end of that one. Of him being like, well, I'm sad my best friend is gone. And now... well, I have all these unexpected things that I now have to do for this clan.
He's like, now I gotta go run the progress reports. All right.
Yeah. Here I am, barely a baby. I've had one apprentice get hit by a car, another one that is absolute chaos, and they expect me to run the rest of the clan. Good lord.
It's like every fast food restaurant making a teenager a night shift manager.
Yeah. It's like... they definitely can be qualified, but good lord, that's pressure.
Yeah. Facts.
And like, it double adds on him because the next couple books, Blue Star gets like hella depressed and like cannot function.
Yeah.
So then he's basically running deputy and leader at the same time. On top of having Chaos Kit.
Mm-hmm.
So
there's a lot on his plate right now.
Mm-hmm. Oh, one scene that was so cute. At the end when the kits are getting taken to River Clan, Golden Flower is like, goodbye, my little loves, or something to that extent.
Oh.
I'm like, oh.
So cute.
Oh. I'm like, oh, my heart cannot
Too
take.
Cute.
Right?
Too adorable.
Also, remember, Cloudpop became an apprentice.
Mm-hmm.
He was adopted into a family that had kids that were older than him. Yes, which kids are not an apprentice and which ones are now younger than him.
We need to start writing down all the continuity errors.
I think someone has, probably. I'll have to look
Yeah.
that up. I'm now curious because I would love to know. I think as it gets, I mean, at least from what I've seen, I could be wrong. The later ones seem to be better
Yeah.
at it. So
Guessing they just
hopefully,
have more people tracking now, too.
yeah. It helps when your fans are like right on top of things as well.
Yeah. So at that point, you can just start Googling things about your own story if you really have to.
Right? Oh, look, the characters, the fans have made me this whole Wikipedia page on our characters with all kinds of little details. Excellent. Perfect.
I
We
forgot that
love
I
it.
wrote that his eyes were blue.
Right?
Cross out, cross out, cross out. Hazel.
Right? I think this is like the only one that didn't have snakes or the snake rocks really in it. Of
Good.
course. Our snake secrets. And it's the one that like doesn't have it. I'm like, okay. It's fine.
It's fine. It'd be like that.
It do be like that. But yeah,
But
that
that,
was our forest
Forest
of
of Secrets.
secrets and snakes.
And snakes. Also snakes. Lots of
That
snakes, lots of
includes snakes.
secrets.
Right?
But in 2 weeks, we will be doing Warrior Cats Book 4. So make
Rising
sure,
storm.
yeah, make sure to tune in for that.
All right, so we got to talk about like tornadoes, right? Or hurricanes.
I guess.
We're just gonna come with all the storms,
Yeah. Well, we'll make some sort of correlation. It'll be fine.
or we'll just make something completely out of whack, like snakes and secrets. It's fine.
It's an emotional storm between your
Exactly.
heart.
My mental breakdowns, can those count?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Ah, perfect, excellent. Then we're all set.
We're good. But if you want to find novel nostalgia, we are at Novel Nostalgia Pod on pretty much everything. So make sure to follow us and check out our
Yee.
website, novelnostalgia.com. I think it might be Novel Nostalgia Pod. I don't remember.
It's fine. We don't remember our own stuff. It's fine.
We'll fix it in post. But we'll
Yeah,
see you all in 2
it'll
weeks.
link it. So like
It's fine.
it'll be there.
It'll be there. You'll find
Exactly.
it.
Exactly. See? Cool. Nailed it.
Whatever. We'll see you guys in 2 weeks.
Bye everybody.
Bye.